Okay, well, I thought I'd just provide a little truck update for anyone who's following along. I'm currently chasing down a leak at the rear of the gearbox. So I've got the third member there, as you can see, out. And I'm kind of, on the back of the gearbox, I'm trying to figure out where the leaks come from. I put some sealer in a couple areas, and so I'm going to put everything back together here pretty soon, and then drive the truck. Not 100% sure where it could be leaking from, but trying to resolve that. The other big news is the 3RZ motor is here. As I mentioned in a couple of my videos, my long-term plan is to build a 3RZ turbo motor to replace the little 22RE that I've got here. This one has the LC Engineering head and a cam and a few things, a 2 1/4 inch exhaust that I welded up. I figure it puts out, maybe 135 horsepower or something like that. The 3RZ block here, found this on Craigslist from a very nice gentleman who brought it down the other day, and we got it on the stand. It's a stock motor out of I believe he said it was a 98 Tacoma, which sounds about right. And it's never been bored over. It's got the stock pistons. Everything looks real good. I'm gonna crack it open and do some cleaning, and then once I get once I go through the block and everything and learn about the 3RZ platform, I'll probably just clean it, maybe paint it or something. Maybe I find a local shop that can do an acid dip on it or something of that nature. But you can see it has the original head. I believe this is an 8-port head, if I'm not mistaken. And it has, the manifolds and stuff like that. I just temporarily put it up on the stand using some spacers, but I'm going to get some bolts to hold it. But real happy to have the block here. Everything appears to be in real decent shape. Needs a little cleaning, obviously, but the longer term goal for the little pickup truck is to turbocharge this motor. Maybe put in some forged pistons and forged rods. Might run the factory crank, since it's from what I understand on this motor, it's pretty good crank from the factory. I got to talk to the guys over at LC Engineering, and I've been brushing up on the Shed Kings videos that he's got on YouTube. He seems to know his business on these 3RZ motors. So I originally was thinking I might aim for about mid 400 horsepower at 20 pounds of boost. But after sizing up how I'm going to have to route the exhaust, because the 3RZ, the exhaust exits over here, so the turbo would have to be on this side, and then I'll have to fabricate a manifold, intake manifold over here, and then maybe run a small intercooler or water injection or something. So after sizing everything up and doing some further research, I think the target on this guy is going to be low to mid 300s, because I definitely want the pickup truck to be a daily driver. So I'm kind of thinking 15 pounds of boost, a moderate little intercooler, and then just get myself a cylinder head that flows really well, and run maybe an 8.25 or 8.5 to 1 compression ratio, and I think I'll be in good shape for low to mid 300 horsepower there. So anyways, that's the latest on the little pickup truck. Gonna try to get the oil leak solved on that gearbox, and if I'm successful with that, I'll follow up later on. Super excited to have the 3RZ here. Gonna clean it up and then probably box it up, put it in storage for a couple years, but down the road the goal is to pull this guy out and turbocharge the truck. So all right, that's the latest. Thanks for watching. If you want to stay up to date on how things are going, please consider subscribing to the channel. That helps a whole bunch. Thanks very much.